Hey, what's up, everybody? Nick here. Hope you're doing well today. We are continuing my Halloween videos of a video every day in October, the October Extravaganza. Today's video is another interesting ranking video. So, we're talking about a slasher franchise here in Halloween. And in a slasher franchise, the females tend to get all the credit. And rightfully so. You know, it's a final girl trope for a reason. So all the credit the females get, they totally 100% earn. But today what I wanted to do was look at some of the male characters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank my top favorites, not best, my top favorite male side characters in the Halloween franchise. Who will be number one? Stick around and find out. Alright, so like I said, guys, I am ranking my top male side characters in the Halloween franchise. I'll probably get to a female list at some point this month too, but I want to get the males out of the way because it's a little more challenging because there's not as many good male characters in this franchise. A lot of good female ones, a lot of good strong women, but as far as men, it was a little challenging. So I got my top 5 male side characters with one honorable mention. Okay, side characters. What the hell does that exactly mean, you might be wondering? Well, obviously no Loomis. Obviously no Michael. Also, no cops, because I did a separate ranking video on my favorite law enforcement officers. And I'm also not including Tommy Doyle in this list because I feel like he'd be an easy number one. And also, his story revolves so much around the plot in the original Halloween that I didn't think it was fair to include him. It's almost like cheating. So, let's get right into it. Top 5 favorite side characters. We're going to start with an honorable mention before number 5, and the honorable mention is Fuck Off Wade. It's for a character, Wade, who I don't even know his last name, to be honest. I'd have to look at IMDb. But it's a character that has about 15 seconds of screen time. Why is he even on the list? Well, I felt like he deserved to be mentioned because he had the balls, he had the cojones to go and start asking out Kelly Meeker, the sheriff's daughter. Her daddy don't scare me, you know. And before he can even open up his goddamn mouth, or right as he starts talking to Meeker, you know, she looks and says, "Fuck off, Wade." And just his facial expression is perfect. So he gets an honorable mention just for having the cojones that he had to walk over to Kelly Meeker and start to ask her out. Coming in at number 5, is going to be a new character from Halloween 2018, and it's going to be Oscar. Oscar, you remember, was Allison's, I guess, I don't want to say loser, but dorky friend who got drunk at the Halloween party, and then he started, kind of hitting on Allison and, tried to kiss her, I believe. So he's the reason I like his character is because he's not boring. Like Cameron, he's just a jerk. Oscar is a good guy from what we've seen. He is a good guy. He's a good friend. But he gets drunk and he makes a mistake by, reading too much, or he always had a crush on Allison. So I like that he's kind of a layered character. He's not perfect. Obviously, he was definitely in the wrong for, trying to kiss Allison. He misread that situation completely. But trust me, he paid for it. And then he gets my favorite death scene in the entire movie with Michael and the motion light in the Elrod's backyard, and then kind of impaled on the fence. So great death scene. An interesting character. I wouldn't call him a great character, but he was an interesting character that had some depth and some layers to him. So he is at number 5. Coming in next at number 4 is going to be, I wish I had a Coke here, is going to be Jimmy. Jimmy from Halloween 2, 1981. Another great side character. All these guys are great side characters, so I'm not going to keep saying that. But Jimmy was another interesting character. He had a crush, or he developed a crush on Laurie as she was taken to Haddonfield Memorial. He obviously is a paramedic, and he keeps checking on Laurie. Like I said, he's got a crush on her. Wants to get her a Coke. As the nurse is telling him he won't be back, he's saying yes he will. He's the one that informs Laurie that Michael Myers was the one that was after her. He just seems like a wholesome guy. He's out of everyone in that hospital staff, he's probably easily the nicest person there. He's a little bit younger than most of the other staff, but just a good guy, good character. Whether he died or not depends which version, but he had the dumb scene though where he slipped on the blood. That's why I couldn't have him any higher, just because he slipped on the fucking blood and was knocked out until he went to the car that Laurie was in and then passed out and hit the horn. So another dumb moment. But I love Jimmy. How can you not love Jimmy? How can you not love Lance Guest? So he is number 4. Coming in number 3. This might surprise some of you because I hate this fucking movie. But number 3 is going to be Will from Halloween H2O. That's Laurie's boyfriend, or Carrie Tate's boyfriend, in the movie. I like Will because he is calm, cool, and collected. He said numerous times, just calm down, when Laurie seems that, starts to realize what's happening, and that Josh Hartnett didn't go to Yosemite, he's like, just calm down. He has a cool death scene where he accidentally shoots or grazes LL Cool J. He's got a great scene where Laurie's explaining everything to him on about who she really is, and he's very understanding. He seems like a very good boyfriend. He also is he's a guidance counselor, right? He's a guidance counselor, and he's not afraid to joke around, telling the girls he's getting his nipples pierced and shit like that. So as much as I have many issues with Halloween H2O, I thought Will was a great guy, cool character, and very good for Laurie Strode. So he's at number 3. All right, coming in at number 2 are 2 characters that I probably would not be able to say that they are good guys. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Amazing Grace. Come sit on my face. Bud from Halloween 2, 1981. Like I said, not a good guy, but god damn it, he's entertainment. He's entertaining as hell. Just a hornball, an older guy. He's not a teenager like most of the other characters in the movie. Or in slasher movies in general, for that matter. He's a hornball, he's hitting on Karen the whole time. He's giving Jimmy the advice, don't get involved with patients, nurses on the other hand. Obviously the whole scene where he's calling, what's her face? Julie, whatever the nurse is describing, is that Janet that's describing, Julie saw Michael, and Julie's a goddamn moron, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, every word out of your mouth is either hell or shit or damn. And, he's got that great line where he goes, sorry, I just fuck up all the time. It's just great. And he's smoking weed in the break room. Bud is Bud. He's killed while he's basically butt naked, strangled by Michael Myers in the background. Cool scene, obviously. Who doesn't love the hot tub scene? But Bud's he's not a good guy, like I said, but he's entertaining as hell. So that's why he is at number 2 for me. My number 1 character might be surprising as well. So my favorite male side character in the series is going to be none other than Brady from Halloween 4. Might get some flack for this. Let me explain. So Brady, besides having the amazing hair, Brady is a guy that, him and Rachel, are they together? Are they not together? That's up for debate, but he was in the wrong. He basically is cheating for all intents and purposes on Rachel with Kelly Meeker. Can you blame the guy? Sorry, I didn't say that. But look, the reason I like Brady is he has the moment, where he made a terrible decision, depending on your perspective. He made a bad decision by cheating on a good girl like Rachel. but he gets the goddamn redemption in the end. He, for all intents and purposes, he sacrifices himself to buy Rachel and Jamie enough time. He has the shotgun, he shoots the door, it's metal, god damn it, it's metal. We're trapped in this house, and then, they're on the stairs and Michael appears walking, and Brady's got the shotgun and he, he's like, get up there, Rachel, go. He basically tells Rachel and Jamie to go while he takes care of Michael. Now, Michael obviously took care of him because he was a dummy and forgot that he didn't have bullets in there. Not that that would have helped. But, he goes down fighting too. He goes down swinging. He hits Michael with the shotgun. Michael tosses it down. He, I think he punches him, right? If not once, at least, or if not twice, at least once. And then he gets a brutal death scene, where his neck just kind of snaps. So I like the fact that he has a redemptive arc. So Brady, you're my number one favorite male side character. What about you guys? Who are your favorite male side characters? Did I forget anyone that you guys like? Am I way off on my list? I know this kind of could be a weird list, but I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Thanks for watching.